Hey guys, thank you for being here. And thank you to Cornville Counsellor, who not only requested that to be the opening song, but also provided tonight's stream art, which will be up in about 5 minutes when I remember what I'm doing. So there we go. Thank you to Cornville Counsellor. Yeah, I thought we'll just continue on with the Casey calls tonight. I've been enjoying them immensely, and yeah, just want to keep doing that. So I'll say hello, and then we'll get straight into it. G'day to the most worst. Shut up and play the call. I will not. I refuse to, and I'm going to not play the call even harder now. Dr. Cunt, hello. Evil Little McNuggets, g'day Smuggy. Guru and Constantin / Mum's third husband, Brandy B. Course not. G'day. that's a great name, by the way. Course not. Dan Forth Anchors, one of those weirdos, Rachel D. Blackie Centre, hello. Ma'am, yes ma'am. And Spencer Silvera, Cornhole Three-Way. How you going, mate? Scott Wood and Trooper Grandson, Chatchapate Billy, and Cornville Counsellor, hello, and thank you for both again. Il Reeg and Alison Marie Armstrong and Elle and Polynomial Purebred and who else we got here? Lorne's Only Working Lung and Pine Baron Patriot. Hey Boo, cool, and Omega Heber. I think I got everyone there. Apologies if I missed you. So let's jump in. We are up to Casey episode 49, and I had a bit of a listen to the ones we're going to do tonight. We'll listen again because I've already listened to them several times, and they are great. So this will be good fun. And g'day Primitive Blue Goo.
What's something that you did not know prior to being in class?
See, this is why I was looking for specifics before.
Well,
and g'day Pussy Destroyer.
Just because you mentioned that you already knew that, and that stuff's pretty common sense. I think you know that, and it's common sense, and that's why you said it.
You said general.
Yeah, general.
All right, do you have my book right there with you?
No, I don't have your book right here with me.
See, if you were to mention something in there, I'd be able to tell you something.
Well, no, I want you to use your brain.
And the point is here, Lorne, is it's showing that you have taken nothing in. Like, if this should be like paramount to you, like joining in the class, doing the work you need to do to try to not be a danger to the community should be the top of your mind. So when someone says, hey, name me one thing you've learnt in all these years of sex offender class, you should be able to go, boom, well, one thing, I can name you plenty. Here's what I've learnt. Not, hey, you know, if you've got my book, can you read out some shit I've written in there? Like this is the whole point, and you're completely missing it. And g'day, Edamame. And Tiana James. And Sprinkle Cake.
I don't want to give you, like, hints or clues. I want you to tell me what you learned. Something you didn't already know. Because everyone knows you shouldn't take advantage of kids. Everyone knows kids are vulnerable. You knew kids could be manipulated. That's why you went after kids.
That's why you did it. When
you were committing the crime. You already knew that.
I get a specific little word that I'm looking for.
And then, just a heads up.
It's an easy fucking word, too.
He looks for the word for about 2 minutes and still comes up with the wrong word. So classic Lorne. And g'day Carlito. And no, you cannot smoke pot in Oz legally, at least. G'day, Zachy.
I can't remember the word. specific word, but it's for signs within yourself that damn, what's that fucking word?
I mean, I think
to tell you when.
I think he's trying to come up with the word intuition.
The fuck is that goddamn word?
Or flight or fight, but it's not what he comes
For
up
a sign, if it's for a sign within yourself that tells you that something is off or.
G'day, SJB Dweller and Sean McClure and Justin McRaisers and the opening that accepted Lorne's toe.
Put yourself at risk. Can't believe it. Can't remember that fucking word.
Okay, well,
Triggers.
you don't need to know the word, but give me an example.
Triggers.
Okay, so
triggers
repeat the
within
whole thing again, because that was confusing.
Triggers.
Look for triggers within yourself and get away from the triggers.
What are the triggers?
The triggers is if you're attracted to someone that's underage and you're a weakness and you have a weakness for something about that underage person, get away from it. If you're in a situation in being around a minor that's not supposed to be around, get away from it.
Okay. Actually, no, I'll go for a bit longer.
So what are your specific triggers?
If you, my specific triggers, I don't really have any triggers anymore.
Well,
they've just gone. And so, he was asked, basically, what have you learnt about yourself? And he's just trying to come up with something that, someone that was a pedophile, not him, of course, this is what they would be, which is that was a really dumb way to explain what he was trying to explain there. But, so you aren't talking about yourself, but if you were, which you should be, you are saying that you are, you are triggered by your attraction to children, you are attracted to children. Why can't you just admit that, Lorne? G'day, George Glass and Metro State Tactical Ice Cream Truck and Asbury Brad. And I think I got everyone there. Witchert, DJ Payne 1.
Today.
Saying no. Not being able to say the word no to people.
That's your trigger?
So
you're triggered by not being able to say the word no?
What got me in the whole mess to begin with. It took me a long
not a
time
trigger.
to That's not a trigger. A trigger is alcohol. Alcohol is one. If I start drinking too much, get drunk too often.
Well, so what are triggers that made you attracted to minors?
It all boils down to not being able to say no.
No, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with that, because when it I don't give a fuck about your shit with your fucking dipshit brothers and all that kind of shit. I don't care if they took advantage of you. You're an adult. If you're stupid enough for them to say, hey, Lorne, we're taking all this money from the job and you did nothing about it, fuck you. That's got nothing to do with not being able to say no. But the kids never asked you for anything. It wasn't like they were coming onto you, Lorne, which even if they were, it doesn't make it acceptable, obviously. But not being able to say no means fuck all, because it wasn't like, Kayla was like, Lorne, come and fuck me. I can't say no. Get fucked. G'day, J-Rob. And g'day, Mandy S. I think that was everyone. Cornville Canopy Man, hello to you.
That's what my triggers were.
Well, what were the triggers that made you sexually attracted to minors?
I'm trying to explain this to you, if you listen to me.
Oh, I'm listening.
By me not being able to say no, it made me vulnerable to all the adults around me that were using me, and I couldn't.
Well, okay, let me rephrase it because I don't think you're understanding. I'm saying, like, when you saw, let's just use Kayla, for example. When you saw her, what was the trigger that made you approach her?
Somebody that wanted to give attention to me and didn't ask anything in return.
No, but that was after. I'm saying, what made you approach her? Because you didn't know she wasn't going to ask you for anything. I'm saying, what triggered you to reach out to her and approach her? What triggered that reaction from you?
Okay, this is going to be tough because it's not going to be the answer that you're expecting. When I first started talking to her, I wanted to look out for her. And then it just turned around.
G'day, Vexy.
And to this day, I still try to figure that out.
And g'day, girl from Mars. And Zabram.
So that's hard for me to answer. Because I don't really know myself.
Is it just because you don't want to admit the real answer?
No, because I wasn't myself at the time.
Yeah, I mean, because you said you're a little cutie. That was like the first sentence. So what triggered you to say that? Because at that point,
I saw a picture. I looked at a picture because I'd always popped up the profiles to make sure they weren't guys that I was talking to.
Yeah, but it was a kid, though, and you said she was attractive. So the trigger, then, is the picture.
Okay, wee man.
She was cute, so
and radical.
Apparently her being cute was a trigger for me to say hello to her.
Yeah, because you're a pedophile, because you're attracted to kids. You need to just admit it. Like, I'm not going to say things will be better when you admit it, but things can start moving in a positive direction once you admit it.
And she was 13, so that's where I figured I'd talk to her and look out for her, and then I got turned around.
But the trigger was your attraction to her picture.
Yeah, maybe because I thought she was cute, so that must have been my trigger.
Well, why weren't you talking to 13-year-old boys?
Because I never talked to any guys on the internet.
Yeah, and that's the issue.
Males, period.
Like,
well, they need someone to look out for them too. So why not?
That's true.
So if it wasn't about sexual attraction, if I mean, everyone knows this is complete bullshit. Like, it doesn't even need to be gone into. But even if you want to play your stupid fucking game, and your whole reason you were talking to kids was because you wanted to protect them, do you not think that, you know, male children need protecting as well? Like, so that's the thing. If you're just like, holy shit, like you're going on these, you're like, holy shit, I can't believe how many kids are in here. They're going to be, you know, have predators on them left, right, and center. You'd be going to every child, regardless of, you know, what sex they were or how cute they were, and you'd be like, hey, look, you know, just letting you know, there's some bad guys on the internet. You know, just keep your information to yourself and just ignore any adults that talk to you. And in fact, you shouldn't be in those rooms. Like it wouldn't have mattered. Like, this is, all of your stupid fucking excuses are so easily shot down. I mean, I'm a fucking half-wit and I can shoot your shit down. And g'day for Campos, and Chetsonergy. I'm sorry, I definitely fucked that up. And RW2996.
So when you saw her picture, and when you're saying you thought she was cute, what do you mean by that?
I thought she was cute.
Like you found her sexually attractive?
Like I thought she was cute.
Like sexually attractive?
Casey, I told you I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, you're
I
not.
wasn't thinking sexually attractive. I just thought cute.
Like cute, like in a little girl way?
Yeah. Regardless of how many times you ask me the same question on that, you're going to get the same answer.
G'day, Lorne's Wet Salad, who says, yeah, I have to agree. Oh, no, don't retract it now. I've already seen it. The C3W is a half-wit. Very interesting that that's when you decide to come and comment. G'day, Mandy. Yes, I'm sure I said hello to you before, but apologies if I missed you there. Like I said, I am a half-wit.
Well, then why did it turn sexual? Within an hour.
That's what I don't understand.
Hey, Logan W.
Why I did that.
Well, you just don't want to admit why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to admit why I did it. No, I don't want to admit why I did it because it was.
Well, then just admit
terrible.
it to me, Lorne.
It was terrible,
This is part of,
Casey.
I know, but this is part of me needing to, what I need to figure out, Lorne.
It was horrible.
This is what I'm saying. You said you wouldn't lie to me anymore.
Yes, I had sexual thoughts about it when I was talking to her. That's obvious. It's in the writing. Did I ever intend to really go to the house? No, I didn't.
Well, I knew it was obvious, Lorne. I was wondering why you weren't going to just admit it.
I don't even like thinking about it. I've spent years having to have to think about it.
And do you think that's not a crime to do what you did? Like showing her your dick every day and stuff like that?
I think it's not a what?
Well, I'm saying, why did you show your dick to her every day?
I don't know. Other than being stupid.
And g'day, Cornhole Three-Way, and he probably did mean you. I mean, Lorne's Wet Salad is a very mean person, so he probably was meaning both of us, I would say. G'day, Road Scholar and Chris Handsome, who says C3W likes being humorous. I do like being humorous. It's something to do.
You do know, Lorne.
Other than being sexual. I was being sexual. With someone I should not have been being sexual with.
Yes, Lorne.
Because I was attracted to her, Casey, at the time. These are not answers that are very easy for me to answer.
No one gives a fuck if they're easy to answer. You need to. Why can't you, like, no one is concerned about your comfort levels, Lorne. Like, be it any of us fucking sugar-eating weirdos on the internet, be it any of the catfishes that you talk to, or be it any one of your probation officer, psychiatrists, no one gives a shit about your fucking comfort.
So questions for me to
G'day, I died by myself.
Answer very easily.
But you need to answer them in order to learn, Lorne.
I've spent so many years thinking about this stuff.
But avoiding answering the questions. You're not honest with yourself.
People seem to think that this is fun shit to think about.
No one thinks it's fun shit, but these are answers that everyone already knows the answer to. Everybody knows this. Your counselor, probation, the psych evaluator, they know these answers, and you still did not give them these answers.
I've admitted to the stuff that I've done wrong, even in that chat log.
No, you haven't. I mean, you came very close to admitting it, and then you backtracked pretty much immediately.
I still get asked these questions.
G'day, Mary on the Prairie.
It's not just other people asking me these questions. It's me asking me these questions every fucking day.
Welcome to the Halfwit Party. And g'day, Voice to Voice. Welcome to you too. And Tay Driver.
Yeah, but you see when you lied to me earlier when you said you were just trying to protect her? That's a lie, Lorne.
And g'day, Lala.
It's not a lie from the beginning, DC. I was going to protect her from the beginning. That's what I wanted to do at the beginning.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
So from the beginning, you just wanted to protect her. That's all you wanted to do. Oh, g'day, Jose Aguirre. So going by that, I'm guessing that the first things you said were hi, look, you don't know me. There's a lot of dangerous people on here. Please be careful. Don't give out information to anyone. Certainly don't respond to anything sexual. So that would have been the first thing you said, and you definitely wouldn't have talked about anything sexual or even skirted around those lines, would you? Because you wanted to protect her. Like, I guess we'll have to believe you. Like, it is just a shame that none of what you said was recorded, so we could verify this. Or was it? So, look at this. So here is your chat log. So I'm just going to read the first few lines so we can identify where Lorne was protecting her and was warning her, and then we can kind of move on and forget all about this. So we got hi ASL, please. Well, I mean that's important, like, because if you confirm that she is a child, well, you'll need to protect her. But if her profile picture and also what was, the age on her profile is in fact, if she is in fact an adult, well, you don't need to protect her. So it's just good to get that out of the way before you go into white knight mode there. And so when she tells you you're 13, you respond with, wow, you're just a young one, huh? A little cutie too. That sounds very protective. You need to let her know that she's a little cutie, and you're very partial to that. That way she'll know that she can trust you when you say, hey, just be careful with what you're doing on here. Talking about your nieces, obviously establishing trust. So when you eventually say, look, just be careful, she's going to know that she can trust you. What we go on, and then you're sending pics of yourself and your dogs. Very, very important to establish trust for protection. So then talking about boys at her school. So I guess you weren't just concerned about the internet predators. You're concerned about predators at school. Maybe some of those boys were adults pretending to be kids. So you need to try to work that out. So I guess the next questions would have been, hey, do those boys at school have facial hair? And, do they look like they're in their mid-30s? And if so, what is the address of your school? I guess you're just, trying to figure that out there. Yeah, I see what you mean, Lorne. I get it now. I can see how you were just trying to protect her. And then when you asked her about have you ever seen anything perverted on here, that was so you could say, ha, see, I told you, now you need to get off here. And, well, I mean, 20 minutes later you're showing her your penis. I mean, that's just to try to get her off there. Hopefully she'll be like, oh my God, and never be on the internet again. So, look, fair play, Lorne. My apologies.
Turned around.
It turned around within 5 seconds of talking to her then.
I know it turned around fast. I'm not stupid.
Real fast.
I know it turned around fast.
If you were just trying to protect her, you wouldn't have commented on her look.
Exactly. G'day, Jugger Willie, and Juniper, and No.
That could be true.
It is true.
Maybe it's in her. Maybe it's in her, something inside me that doesn't want to admit that.
And if you wanted to protect kids, you would have been giving that same warning to everyone. Every child, boy or girl.
I hate going back and thinking about that. When I was sitting at the computer, I was just going through names, through female names, and I pull up the profiles. I wasn't looking for anyone young. And it wasn't my intention to do anything harmful.
So you weren't looking for anyone young, but when you say pulled up a profile of, say, Kayla Princess, whatever it was, and it says, you know, whatever their age was, and it's got a picture of what is very clearly a very young girl. You still chose to write to that, even though you weren't looking for that. Okay, Lorne Hub.
My first thought was, when I saw her name, was I click on her picture and see how old she is, see what she looks like.
Well, you had already done it with Molly and Melissa, so how do you explain that?
With Molly and Melissa, those both just turned out friends. I didn't even know what either one of them looked like. That's all they were, just starting out with just friends. Just somebody for them to talk to and somebody for me to talk to.
You understand you have a history of this behavior. Doesn't matter how it started. You talked about being boyfriend, girlfriend with those two kids.
Yeah, I know I did.
So what I'm saying to you, Lorne, and basically the entire purpose of this call was to
G'day, Cat G and Lorne's burn phone.
tell you that I don't know if I can take this further if you can't prove to me that you're not attracted to children. If that's too serious of a thing for me.
Casey, I'm not attracted to children.
I know you say that, but I'm just being honest with you. That's something to me that I can't look past, and you need to figure out a way to show me for probation to show me or another psych evaluation, because this isn't something I'm taking lightly at all. I need something from you.
I'm happy that you're not taking it lightly.
Are you? You don't sound
If you
happy.
took it lightly, I wouldn't think you'd be serious with me. I'm happy that
well,
you.
good. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Photo.
Well, I don't want any talks of relationship or you calling me baby or visiting or anything. You need to show me that you're not attracted to kids.
G'day, Unreal SVT. Like, I just can't imagine having this conversation with someone, like having to say, before we think about a relationship, you need to prove to me that you're not attracted to kids. Like, it is, yeah.
I can't look past that, unfortunately. That's too much for me. So you need to get another polygraph. You need to get a psych evaluation. Something that explains why you failed those questions and something that explains why the psych evaluation papers have you saying those things about the fantasies. I need some sort of explanation. And I wish I could just take your word for it. But unfortunately, when you've lied to me as many times as you've had in the past, I can't tell when you're telling the truth or not, and that's your own. You caused that.
True. And g'day to Michael Vogt, and Hunter Crunch, and Viper GTS, and Lenny Wood. Got no response there, Lorne.
The reason I've lied to you so many times in the past is because I really didn't know if you were even you.
So if you're starting, the reason I lied, like it doesn't really matter. Like you lied, like it's there's no real reason for lying. And g'day, the guy.
Okay, well, I don't want to hear any excuses for why you lied.
Casey, it's
I'll-
kind of important for you to hear it.
Well, I know.
You know-
I know.
You know how many times I've been catfished?
Yeah, I know.
So I put up a defensive shield around me about what I do and what I tell people.
Okay, well, that's not important to me. What matters is that you lied about things that you didn't even have to lie about. Just for example, the other day when you borrowed money from your mother, that was something that did not need to be a lie. You wrote it out for so long until you finally admitted it, and it's stuff like that. You don't just lie about big things. You lie about even little things.
Because I've had to, Casey.
Okay, well, that's
But like, why do you need to lie about little things? Like, you know, if you're concerned, I mean, if you're concerned, you know, you're being recorded and put on the internet, stop talking to that person. But like, why would you need to lie about that shit? Like, you're telling all the other stuff. You're like, you lie because you like lying. Like, Lorne is a compulsive liar. Like, I think he lies that much. He's not even sure himself what is the truth, and what's a lie anymore. Like, I think is a real grey area for him. And you know, that is a good point, DJ Payne one, and thank you for reminding us. You know, Lorne has done some bad stuff, but a lot of us forget that he gave bottled water to his aunt and his dog. So, you know, just it's important to have balance.
don't get mad at me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't trust you.
But you look at the catfish
And edamame, I do not like Marmite.
what they did. Anything I would
No
tell
one
them,
should.
they would put on the internet.
Okay, well, what I'm telling you is you've lied to me.
With what you did, you wouldn't be upfront with me and you wouldn't tell me certain things. You wouldn't show me certain things. I had my reasons for lying.
All right then.
Because you weren't being quite honest with me either.
Always someone else's fault. And g'day to the Cornville Nightmare and Stacey Steele. Thank you for being here, guys.
Okay, well,
That's what all of them did.
Okay, well, it's not my fault that you lied to me. And the point I'm making is, I mean, regardless of the reason why you lied, you still lied. This paperwork says they know that you've lied to them before. So it's not just the people who put you on the internet, it's to your providers as well. And that's why I'm saying I can't just take your word for it. I need your counselor and your probation officer, someone who is responsible for monitoring you. One of them needs to have something that says that you're not a danger to children or attracted to children. Those are my requirements for taking this to the next level, Lorne. And I think you understand that because that's a big deal.
I understand it, and I'm not unhappy that you're looking for something like that. I'm happy about it. It's just upsetting that we're going backwards.
G'day, Lauren Anderson. Not too late. Better late than never. Cool. So let's go on to episode 50. Oh, there we go.
Still think I'm fake?
And g'day, Julia Weingartner.
No, I know you're not fake, but I'm
And
tired
polite
of your
goblin.
bullshit that you're coming up with.
Well, what's bullshit about it?
That's shit that you just don't say, Casey. Tell
Well,
somebody to go
what do you
kill
mean?
himself to save a baby's life.
You said you would die for a baby. I found a sick baby right here on the internet in Lewiston. You can die for this baby today. We can set it up for you.
Oh, so you want me to die?
Well, because you want to save this baby's life, right?
If taking a kidney out of my body would save a baby's life, I would do it. If somebody was trying to kill a baby, if somebody was trying to kill a baby, I would die to save that baby's life.
Gotcha. Okay, so if the baby needs like a heart, you're like, no, I'm not giving that. Fuck that baby. But if it needs a kidney or it's in the process of being murdered, then you would save the baby.
So I'm supposed to take my heart out of my own chest and give it to a baby that won't fit in the baby's chest anyway.
You can shoot yourself in the head and
So if your heart would fit, you would do it. You would arrange for your heart to be removed from your chest and put in the baby. The only reason you won't is because it'll be too big. Oh, fuck me. G'day, Turd Ferguson. I think that's it.
give it to a baby. That won't damage the heart.
You're just saying some stupid shit.
Well, you said you would die for a baby, Lorne.
Casey, you're saying stupid shit and you know you are.
You say stupid shit like this all the time, Lorne. Like, this is why it's being said to you. You say shit like all stupid shit all the time with your stupid virtue singling about, oh, you would die for people and that. You wouldn't fucking die for anyone. I mean, you won't quit smoking so that someone, that is basically on life support would be able to move in with you. You wouldn't give a kidney to Winnie, who was apparently your love of your life and the best relationship being with. You wouldn't do fucking shit for anyone.
I'm saying stupid shit. You told me my family would turn into bloodthirsty murderers when I die.
You don't know.
G'day, sorry please.
Nobody knows.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that you said you would die for a baby.
Yeah, I would.
You don't know.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna go to the hospital and give the baby my heart that won't even fit in their chest.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Let me Google. There's a kidney transplant list in Maine. Let me see if I can find you a baby.
Oh, I've tried a couple times already.
Transplant Maine babies list. Here we go. Could it be a boy baby, or will you only give it to a girl baby?
What, kidney? It doesn't matter.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I've tried to do it twice already.
Well, here, I'll sign you up. This kid's name is Duncan. That's so cute.
I'm waiting to hear back from a friend from my town that I grew up in. Her son is, he's in his 30s now, 31 or 32, something like that. But he needs a kidney.
Oh, that's not a baby, though.
Well, we've already been down this kidney route. Like, Winnie needed a kidney, and you wouldn't stop smoking to be able to give her that kidney. Now, yes, obviously Winnie is not real, but you believed Winnie was real. Like, you believed that this person that you loved needed a kidney, and to do that, you had to stop smoking. You wouldn't do it. So, but you're apparently going to do it for some random.
That's not a
G'day, Dubsy CC.
baby, but it's another life. If I take
Oh, I'm
kidney
trying
out
to
of
find
my
you a
body
baby,
to save
so.
his life, if I take kidney out of my body to save his life, why wouldn't I do it?
Okay,
Why
well,
am I killing
on
him?
this right here, for Duncan, do you want me? I can send you a picture of Duncan. He's very cute.
No, I don't want any pictures of any kids on my phone.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, want me to put you on here?
I don't know if I need probation's permission for that or not. I don't think.
Well, did you get their permission when you volunteered for your friend's kidney?
I already told Ashley about them.
Oh.
When that
Well, then,
happened.
were they fine with that?
It's for a kidney.
Yeah.
It's in Lewiston.
This kid is in Presque Isle? Yeah.
Which kid? I think you can still put me in. And my blood type is O negative or O positive. I think it's O positive.
Well, you have to know for sure, so I can put you on this list.
Well, I can just look on my dog tag. I can give blood to anybody except AB positive.
Well, we're talking about a kidney. This kid needs a kidney.
I know, but that's what not every. There's only one blood type that can do that, and it's my blood type. I just can't remember if it's negative, O negative, or O positive. I think it's O positive.
Okay. So another thing I'm seeing on here, in order to donate a kidney, you can't be smoking.
No, I'll have to quit.
Well, what about your friend's son?
Huh?
Huh?
Doesn't your friend's son need a kidney? Or are you gonna?
Yeah. Well, if they can use my kidney, then I gotta quit.
Let me see how long you gotta quit. Okay, yeah. So you just gotta. It says you should not be overweight to be a donor, and if you quit, you must quit before 6 weeks. You think you can do that for Duncan?
No.
No, I think I probably could.
I certainly hope so. His life depends on it.
And that's the reason why I probably could.
But Winnie's life depended on it.
O negative.
Oh, negative. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so will you be able to attend a pre-surgical meeting if you qualify to donate this kidney?
I think as long as the kid's not there, I think so.
You don't want to meet Duncan?
Casey, my situation, I can't.
Situation.
Unless I have permission from probation.
Yeah. Well, I hope they would think you wouldn't rape this kid if you're giving him a kidney.
Well, you would hope, but it is Lorne, so nothing's out of the equation. G'day, Punk Pansy.
Do what?
I said I hope they wouldn't think you would rape this kid if you're giving him a kidney.
Well, I'm no kidding, but.
Okay, let's see here. So they'll make 2 or 3 incisions in your abdomen. Sorry?
Oh, hold on a minute. Don't put anything in yet. We gotta wait till tomorrow because I have to talk to Mitchell and make sure that he's all right with you putting my stuff on the computer and in there because it's considered me being on the internet without permission by third party.
Oh shit!
So it's fine for Aunt Sharon to do stuff like that because she's designated for years now.
Crap.
Be doing.
Well, can you just tell them that? Because I already submitted your blood type and your phone number. Could you just say that your aunt did it?
Just say that I'm what?
Your aunt did it?
I said I already submitted your blood type and your phone number. Can you just say that information that your aunt did it if they call you?
Well, you submitted it already? I'm supposed to put all the information in at one time?
Congratulations, Lorne. You're approved. I wish they did that to see your reaction. G'day, Jeff Hart, and want to see it. Hope you're both well. And Constantin, I can't remember if I said hello to you before or not.
What do you mean?
I'm just supposed to put all the information in at one time and then submit it?
Well, yeah, I did. I put in your name, I put in your blood type and your phone number.
You put my name in there too?
Yeah.
What is it? Social
That'll be okay though, right?
Wow, if you already submitted it,
yeah, I think probation will be fine.
I think it will. Well, because we didn't think about it till you already submitted.
And you're getting a kidney, so. All right, so this is what it says. It says so.
I've been trying to help someone.
Yeah, well, this is good. We got Duncan here.
I was actually really pissed because there was a girl that was on TV and she was going around the whole country trying to do something good before she died because she didn't have a kidney. She they couldn't find her a donor for a kidney. I didn't know how to get a hold of them to say that I'd donate mine.
Well, here you go.
Like this is crap as well. I mean, like, no one cares if you would do this anyway, but if you actually want to do that, if you're trying to make out like you watched that, you're so moved by that, like, firstly, you would have to get the okay from probation. So if you wanted to do that to try to, because obviously you couldn't just reach out to some random kid and be like, hey, Uncle Lorne's got a kidney he wants to give you. But you would have had to taken it to probation anyway. So if this was legitimate, if this was, and honestly, I don't know the rules around, can, registered sex offenders be organ donors, all that kind of stuff. But if this is something you actually want to do, you would have gone to probation and said, hey, firstly, is this something I can do? And obviously I know I can't reach out to this child directly. Would you be able to assist in making contact with their family, so that I can donate a kidney? Like, that's what you would have done. And you know that. But because this is all just virtue signaling bullshit. Like, you don't actually want to give anyone one of your kidneys. You just want Casey to think, oh, what a great guy. And g'day, Steve A. and Chris Ingram.
Found one. So about recovery, they'll have to give you a catheter to drain your urine for the first few hours since you can't get out of bed. The day after surgery, the urine catheter will be removed. It only takes a minute to remove and is essentially painless. The day after surgery, you'll be helped out of bed into a chair, and later in the day, assisted to walk with the help of staff or your family. You will slowly resume eating and drinking. It may take a day or two, a day or so to pass gas or have a bowel movement. It is important to take deep breaths in order to avoid lung infections after the operation. A spirometer will be given to you to assist in taking deep breaths. You will be instructed by a nurse or respiratory therapist on how to use it properly. And it says you can expect to be discharged within 1 to 2 days unless you have complications from the surgery.
No,
And you can't lift anything over 25 pounds for the first 3 weeks.
Well, that'd be fairly easy considering I don't lift anything heavy on my job anyway.
Yeah, it says you usually return within 2 to 3 weeks, but you just drive all day. You can sit and drive.
Yeah, I can sit and drive.
You're not doing anything hard. Well, all right. Well, you're all set. You're all booked up for Duncan.
Providing they even call me.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that donate.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, let me just see how many supporters there are on this page.
G'day, Bunny.
Giving.
And passed out Roy in the van and Leah Remini.
So right now there's 6 people on
And Gorilla Spawn.
the list
There's 6 people
for
on this?
Duncan.
And
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Well, maybe. How old is Duncan?
That is a good question. Let me see. He is 5.
5? Jesus. That is so sad.
Yeah.
So did you think I wouldn't do it? That I was
Yep.
all talk?
Yep.
No, I signed you up for it because I knew you weren't all talk.
Okay. That surprised me.
All right, let's go on to 51.
You need to quit smoking for this kid, so you should probably stop now.
Good, but they got to call me first.
Yeah.
It's time to try some things anyway.
I don't know how long this kid has, but yeah, hopefully.
Well, he obviously has a big, so otherwise they wouldn't just put him on the list right now.
Yeah, well, time is of the essence, and there's always a reason not to quit smoking. But
Like there's always a
this
reason
is a
to
good
not
reason
smoke
to quit.
G'day, Kill
Right.
Tokyo.
What?
I said, like, there's always a reason to not come out here and see me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Go figure.
Yeah, for me it's my job. For you, it's a child's life.
Yeah, well, the job's almost over, but you came up with a reason.
You don't even have a reason to not quit for Duncan.
See, you don't even deny it. You came
What?
up with a reason to not come out and see me.
What reason?
The reason that you were from the psych eval.
Oh.
And that was from something that was from 2 years ago.
Well, you told me that Mitchell will be able to give me all the information, so he wasn't able to, so we'll have to figure something else out.
Casey, just because I told the other woman to believe in me, you know, what am I supposed to tell somebody when I'm with them at the time? Not believe in me? Because I'm going to want them to believe in me.
You can just not lie.
Well, I haven't been lying to you.
Well, okay.
Well, you have, but that is interesting the way he says, I haven't been lying to you. So not I haven't been lying, like I haven't been lying to you, which means that you think you've done it in a way that you won't be caught by her lying. And g'day, yeah, well, and Poop Frog. Oh, g'day, Poop Frog. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. I hope you've been well, mate. And who else have I missed here? Smokey the Cat. G'day, Smokey the Cat. Tickle P Shivers, Page Master, Lauren Lynn. Yeah, g'day everyone.
Since I promised you, I haven't lied to you.
Wolf, Lorne?
Huh?
You know the story, the boy who cried wolf?
Yeah, I do. Do you?
Yeah.
You already cried wolf to me before with Jamie.
I don't think you understand what the story's about because that doesn't make any sense. The boy who cried wolf kept saying there was a wolf, and everyone came to check. And then one day there really was a wolf, and they didn't want to go check because they you lied too many times. And the wolf killed the little boy and his entire family.
I lied to people that were lying to me. They were playing me when I was very serious about them.
You didn't know they were playing you.
Yeah, and that's exactly right, Casey. You didn't, at that time when you were lying to them, you didn't know they were lying to you. You found out basically at the end of the catfish. So when you were lying, you thought they were telling you the truth. Like you can't talk about this in hindsight.
You didn't know they were playing you at the time.
I didn't know they were playing me, but I did know that they were doing some lying.
You always got a justification. Just because someone does it, I mean, Lorne can do it.
You don't want me to tell you the truth about it?
So what? No, why you lied? I don't care why you lied. The fact is you lied to me. I don't care about what catfishes have done. We're not talking about them.
I have not lied to you since I promised that I wouldn't lie to you.
Okay.
I haven't.
Okay.
In the psych eval, I really thought that was the psych doctor saying that. I didn't realize that it was me saying all that.
Yeah, you didn't read it.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't lie about that. If I really knew that, do you think I'd been so happy to show you the whole thing?
You should have read it.
I'm so happy about that. Huh?
You should have read it then.
Well, I should have, but still, I'm happy that you read it. I'm happy that I showed it to you.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because you're the one that's been, that I feel is being real with me.
Well, you called me fake like 2 seconds ago, but okay.
Yeah, well, you were pissing me off, so I decided I'd piss you off too.
Well, that doesn't piss me off. If you think I'm fake, then you can go fuck off. I don't give a shit. Well, that affects you more than it affects me, Lorne. You're the one who wants to work towards a relationship. Like you calling me fake, who does that affect? That that makes me not like you even more. So, I mean, keep doing it all you want.
Wait a minute, you're turning the fucking tables here, Casey. I see
Well, no,
exactly
there's
what you're
no
doing.
tables to turn, Lorne, because I have the whole table.
You don't have the whole fucking table.
I do,
That
though,
doesn't-
because I don't give a shit if you stay or go. So there's really no table to turn. I'm laying down on the table. I've set up shop here. I am the table.
You say you don't. You are not the table. We both are the fucking table. Why do you not understand that? I do.
We are the table. G'day, Kemley and Honest. Great to see you both.
The choice in what I do.
And hardcore poetry.
I'm not gonna let people push me around anymore like they did before with that fucking internet bullshit.
Oh, really? G'day, Steve, eh?
There's always a fucking reason why they don't want to show up. So what do you think it did to me when you came up with the fucking reason on that?
This is what I'm talking about. I don't care, Lorne, because I'm not them. So anything,
I know you're not.
Any dumb decision you made in your past that got you catfished is not my problem.
I know you're not them.
I'm not going to say, well, he's been catfished, so I got to do it this way. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, regardless of if you've been catfished, and regardless of past women telling you they'll go up there and then they didn't go up there. It doesn't, you know what I mean?
Okay,
it means nothing to me.
Listen.
If you don't think I'm real, then, go away. It's that easy.
Okay, Sam
after all the shit that they did to me, and what you did to me with Jamie,
mm-hmm.
I still had it in me to believe in you this time here.
Right.
So what reason do you have to not believe in me? Because I haven't done anything.
Well, you're lying.
Okay, and you've lied too.
I guess you're just not trustworthy.
Really? Because I've been very honest with you since I promised you that I would be honest.
Yeah, have you ever heard of the story of the boy who cries wolf?
Really?
I heard you say that already.
Oh, okay. I already used that one. Well, if you always lie, you can't. I don't know when you're telling me the truth.
Okay, so why have you lied to me too? If you know that story and you're using it on me, why have you lied to me?
I'm telling you, if you don't believe what I'm saying to you now, then you can leave. Or not believe me, like I don't believe you. That's your choice.
See, I'm smart enough to know that a person doesn't deserve second chances, and it doesn't mean that they're going to act the same way that they did it the first time. They've had time to think about.
How's that worked out for you so far? Giving people second chances, like Jamie and Winnie and Emma and all those people. How did that work? I mean, how many chances did you give Winnie? I've heard many calls where you break up with her every single day.
Didn't work very good with them, but.
Oh, damn it.
But. You saved the best for last.
What's that?
So maybe it's to save the best for last.
Oh, okay.
You're the last one that gets a second chance.
Okay.
See, so maybe all that was for a reason. But I do want to know that if we do wind up working out, that I'm going to be my life is going to be put before money. If somebody's trying to
well, how much money?
It doesn't matter.
Well, just give me a number and I'll tell you. I'll put your life before it.
$5.
No, I wouldn't kill you for $5.
All right, how about $5 million?
$5 million?
Yep.
If you had $5 million, I'd be poisoning your food every day until you die slowly. I can get all the money.
That's not what I want.
Well, look, I'm sure it's not what you want, Lorne, but in reality, if you were to have a relationship, it's not off the table, I would say. And g'day, Yehoza.
All right.
I want to be worth more than $5 to you, or $5 million to you.
Oh. I'm
Why
sorry.
wouldn't I? Wouldn't you want the same from me?
Well, because $5 million's a lot.
You do realize that once you're dead, right?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
coming back.
I do realize that.
And Lorne, this should be telling you something. Like, you're sitting there being like, you do realise as if you're teaching Casey a lesson, but what she is saying and the words coming out of your mouth should be teaching you the lesson. Like, that's exactly right. When you're dead, you're dead. And what she is saying to you is your life does not mean very much to her. So that should be, your cue to hang up the phone.
There's no coming back and doing it over.
Nope.
That's why I don't
G'day, working hard for
want to
Saviour.
put second to money.
Well, you won't be put second to $5.
And g'day, weren't my false.
Okay, see, I want to know that because you and I together actually have a potential that we could make a lot of money together if we wanted to.
Okay, before we get into that ridiculousness, like, you should just be like, she said she wouldn't kill you for $5. Like, your life is worth $5, Lorne. And at this point, you should be really happy with that. Like, just take that and don't push it any further. You are worth $5, Lorne. As a, like, not, like, you're not really, but as a human being, and more so, it wouldn't be worth the risk of murdering you and the risk of getting caught and going to jail for $5. So take from that what you will. And g'day, clown with a knife.
And I want to know that if we did wind up doing something like that and making a lot of money, that you wouldn't just have me killed.
Like, this is so... I mean, how exactly are you and Casey going to make a lot of money together? Like, Casey might make a lot of money. I think Casey has made a lot of money. But how will you two make a lot of money together? Like, what would you be bringing to this kind of, financial partnership? And so, like, I would love to know more about that. But this is like... These scenarios he does all the time, if a homeless man had blood coming out of their mouth, would you save them? Or, even back to when he was talking to Kayla, it'd be like, please don't bite. It's just, even saying it is funny. Like, when you say to someone, please don't bite my dick off. Or, would you, like, don't cut my dick off with a knife. Like, why does this stuff come into his head?
Easy to hire hitmen when you throw enough money at them.
Yep. I could do it easily.
Yep.
But the question is, would you?
Yep.
Would I have you killed?
Yeah.
Like right now? Why would I?
Now or ever.
Why would I perhaps you killed?
If you and I got married,
Uh-huh.
and we made millions of dollars, and you were mad at me for something.
He's just got the funniest scenarios. like, where's he come up with this stuff?
And we got divorced or something, and I got half the money and you got half the money.
G'day, chuck 'em and fuck 'em.
Okay,
You have killed.
okay. Just so I understand. You're asking me, if we were millionaires and we got into a fight, would I hire someone to kill you?
Yes. In any worse situation that we think of any worse situation that we're in, would you hire anybody to kill me?
Like, I I can't control myself in the moment. I'm just like he has no money. Like he has negative money. He is in massive debt. He is living in a condemned, or what should be a condemned trailer that could collapse in on him at any moment. He barely can afford food, yet he is sitting here talking to who he believes to be the woman that was involved in catching him in the sting, talking about, when they make millions of dollars together somehow, would would she kill him to get his half in a divorce? Like this is fucking crazy. A girl from Mars, hello.
What is the likeliness of this ever happening or needing to happen?
It's happened before that people that didn't think it would happen.
Yeah, but those people have been in those actual scenarios where they do have millions of dollars and, they have become divorced and, yes, people killing people for money happens, but that's not a concern for you, Lorne. Like, you don't have the money and you're not going to have the money. So rest easy tonight. Like, yes, someone may kill you at some point. That is a possibility, but it will not be for your money because you don't have any.
There was one thing
Yeah.
that I saw on TV, some murder mystery show that was real life. There was a doctor
Okay.
that shot
You saw on
his
TV.
ex-wife.
Okay.
A doctor shot his ex-wife just because he wanted all the money that she had from the divorce.
Okay.
And he tried to cover it up. Then he got caught and wound up in prison.
G'day, generic internet mail.
Okay. So would I hire a hitman to kill you?
And g'day, that damn doctor.
Yeah.
It depends on the circumstance, I guess.
See, why would it even depend on the circumstance?
Because you never know, like you just said.
Yeah, you never know. But the thing is, you'd be ruining your life if you did that. So taking my life would ruin your life.
Not if I have enough money to hire a really good hitman.
It doesn't matter how good the hitman is; they'll always trace it.
They always trace hitmen. Like, I mean, that's why there are no unsolved murder cases. Like, they always catch the person. G'day, Michael Armand. And who's Brittany?
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know every hitman's been caught. I thought there were still a few out there.
Those investigations go quite deep. It might take years down the road, but they'll still trace it. They'll still find it. Even cold cases they find now.
Wow.
Because of DNA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that doesn't change my answer. It depends. Depends on what you did or what happened where I would need to kill you.
Okay.
And this is like, the whole, you'll definitely get caught. Like, he is literally begging her to say, I wouldn't have you killed, Lorne. Like this is the absolute minimum care you can request for someone. Like, she wouldn't just say, no, I'm not ruling out murdering you. But he's trying to at least get her to say, okay, after considering the fact that, I would get caught and go to prison, I guess I won't kill you because I don't want to go to prison. Like, that is the best he can hope for here.
Think of whatever worst
and he's not even going to get that.
scenario you can and think of it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, is it really... If I'm already... Well, I don't know how to put that one. There's no way to ask that one. If you having me killed means taking a chance at you spending years or life in prison.
G'day, Lorenzic Foles.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be worth it?
Over the worst scenario, I would say yeah.
It would be worth it for you to spend life in prison.
Yeah, over the worst scenario, absolutely.
Like, this hypothetical is amazing. Like, he's basically saying, if I can guarantee you'll get caught, like, if you kill me and, you know, we're in this hypothetical scenario where there's no way you get away with it, would you kill me if the risk, like, if it was guaranteed you'd go to jail? Just hoping that she'll go, okay, in this hypothetical scenario, if I would definitely go to jail, I wouldn't kill you. And then he would take that as a win. He'd be like, oh, see, you do love me.
Okay. I'm not sure. I don't want to know what your scenario is.
All right, well, I gotta go. Bye.
But like, what this really, like, what this highlights is just how, like, beaten down Lorne has become. Like, if you think back to, you know, Ramona, like, where this all started, like, he is, you know, do you love me? Tell me that you love me. Like he is asking for reassurance that she loves him. Like, that's what he wants. So, and then, like, even within the Ramona, he gets down to, okay, love's off the table. Do you care about me? Tell me that you care about me. So he wants sure, like, now he wants assurance that you won't kill me. Like he knows that love, care, just, like, you know, just not killing is out of his realm. So now he wants reassurance of their relationship based on the fact that you wouldn't kill me. Like, it is really incredible. Like, could you imagine being in that scenario, being like, you know, anyone, not just a relationship, like, imagine, like, being friends with someone and being like, hey, you know, if you could benefit, would you kill me or not? Like, well, I don't know. How much am I going to benefit? Like, it's really crazy. G'day, Aaron W. So, we've got a bit of time left. G'day, David's Garage. So we will keep going on this, but I did want to have a little break and some Aussie man review to split this up a little. So we've got what do we've got? We've got Police versus Mud versus Wizard. Where is it?
How you going, everyone? Welcome to Fight Day. We're over in Germany. Ich freue mich hier zu sein. The first thing I notice is that police officer is vlogging. That's a bit weird. Some say unprofessional, but yeah, you gotta have a side hustle. Anyway, let's address the elephant in the room. I have no idea who they're fighting. They've headed out for a conflict, and now they're just rolling around in mud. Or perhaps the mud is the enemy. I don't know. I'm not German. Oh, WTF? What? How? What? I'm speechless. 9 years of Aussie manning and I'm speechless.
All right, hang on a sec. I'll start this again, guys. I don't think it's coming through to the stream. 1 sec.
How you going, everyone? Welcome to Fight Day. We're over in Germany. Ich freue mich hier zu sein. The first thing I notice is that police officer is vlogging. That's a bit weird. Some say unprofessional, but yeah, you gotta have a side hustle. Anyway, let's address the elephant in the room. I have no idea who they're fighting. They've headed out for a conflict, and now they're just rolling around in mud. Or perhaps the mud is the enemy. I don't know. I'm not German. Oh, WTF? What? How? What? I'm speechless. 9 years of Aussie manning and I'm speechless. That's a fair dinkum fucking wizard. Why do the coppers want to crack down on Skyrim? You know what? It actually reminds me of the Bog of Eternal Stench in the hit movie Labyrinth. The wizard just floats over the mud. Oh, that was a bit patronising. Good job. Good career choice, says Gandalf. Why, I'd order when I bloody get my hands on you. You're dead, wizard. Dead, replies the officer. Oh, hello. The mud says that's enough. Everyone stop arguing. The wizard puts his business card in the ground. Oh, that was petty. Did you see that? You'd think getting unstuck would be the priority, but nah, stopping a self-promoting wizard is the big picture. Our main man stomps around in a 360 and then comes right back to retrieve his humble piece of cardboard. I think that officer on the ground is almost in real trouble. This isn't any mud, it's like quicksand. The nah fuck you deadlock over the business card continues. There's a big standoff and it goes bye-bye. The wizard yells, "You bastard, you absolute bastard." Unstuck, unstuck. Nah, stuck again. Oh, look who's back. May inclement weather curse your soul eternally, shouts wizard. Oh, that was a huge throw this time. It's over. Or is it? Fucking hell. The classic pusher, cop and run away move. I haven't seen that done since the 2015 Melbourne Cup, except she forgot the whole running away part, I guess. It now takes half the force to finally get him unstuck. Is anyone else waiting for one of them to shoot their way out? It wouldn't surprise me at this moment in history to see a human in a position of authority shoot mud. It would sound like one of the more normal things in the daily news cycle. Okay, I think everyone's good. The mud is taken care of. Where is that wizard? Toasties! Oh, there he is. They fire pepper spray, but he's too quick. You can't catch him. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to pepper spray a wizard. I don't think this guy is ever getting unstuck. He's going to be there for weeks. It reminds me of my 4-year-old son burying my feet at the beach. I end up trapped for days. Yeah, it's fucked. Oh, look out, he emerges from nowhere. He doesn't even need to run anymore. That's how powerful he is. Gee whiz, I sound like I have a crush on a German wizard. Maybe I do. I believe it's a climate change protest, so he cares about the environment. Whatever your views are, bloody calm down, that's all I'm saying. He cares about the environment, and people that care about the environment are nice, even if they're German wizards. He's got riz. He's got riz. Overall, I give this video 8 out of 10. It had everything. But the important thing is the people in the video seem to be having a lot of fun.
I do enjoy that. I think we'll go back to the call, but I think we might watch another one of those before the night is through. So on we go to episode 52.
Alrighty. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, birthday girl.
I got a little bit of time.
I
What did
love
you want me to call you for?
It's a good call.
Well, are you doing anything for your birthday tonight?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm going out.
Oh, okay. I was going to talk about what we were talking about today. But
So
did you get Cash App?
Did I get...
So it's her birthday, and he's rung up thinking they can just talk about more of his shit, like, happy birthday, Casey. Let's talk about my issues. And g'day, NR.
Cash App?
Cash App. You remember that Cash App that I wanted you to download a long time ago?
Well, you're asking, does she have Cash App? The real question is, do you have cash? And the answer is no.
What do I need Cash App
G'day,
for?
CC.
Because I wanted to send you some money for your birthday, so pay for your whatever you're doing tonight.
No, you don't have any money. You need to pay your bills.
I know I need to pay my bills. That's my problem. If I want to buy you something for your birthday, this is the only way that I can do it right now.
I'm all good.
Casey, if I can't buy you anything for your birthday, you can't buy me anything for mine.
I wasn't going to.
Like, why would he assume with how they talk to each other, with like the fact that they're like why would he assume that she would buy him anything? Have any of his catfishers bought him anything for his birthday?
Oh, I see how you are.
G'day, Needable.
That's nice of you.
Well, and that's like the good point in NR. Like, he's like, oh, I want you to get Cash App so I can, give you money for like whatever you were doing with your friends. And like, how much does he think that, like, how far does he think $20 is gonna go? Like what does he think that they're doing that $20 is gonna cover it? G'day, Donkey Balls.
Take the money you would have given me and give it to your mother.
Huh?
Take the money you would have given me for my birthday and give it to your mother.
All right, I'll do that. So this thing that Mitch told you today, that's not the case.
Oh, true, Julia. She did buy me.
Now, is it not the case? I mean, it came straight from the horse's mouth.
No, Mitchell is not the horse to begin with. He's a probation
He's your
officer.
boss.
He's a probation
He's not my
officer.
boss.
He's Big Daddy Mitch.
He's a probation officer. That's all he is. He doesn't know all the laws.
You're a probation officer.
He goes by what the policy lets him go by. That's the only reason that he could only tell you that stuff.
The reason he can tell me that you're not getting off probation, and he doesn't know where you got that idea from.
He can't tell. That's not up to him to tell me whether or not I'm getting off probation. If I have probation on my side to get off probation because I haven't done anything wrong for a long time, what reason could they possibly have to keep me on probation and waste taxpayers' money?
Lorne, you are on lifetime supervision. You are on probation for life. Like it isn't about, oh, okay, you haven't tried to rape a kid for a while, so off you go. Like the judge has said, you need to be supervised for life. Like it's not a good behaviour thing or whatever. Because at the end of the day, okay, yes, at least from what anyone can tell, you haven't tried to molest any children, but you also don't have the opportunity with the supervision. That's the point of the supervision. Like, and really, you were in jail like a year or two ago for breaking the conditions of probation. Like, so even by your stupid fucking logic, you haven't not done anything wrong for a while. Like, this is fucking crazy. Even for you, Lorne, this is crazy.
Okay, well, how come you're not off now?
Well, because
G'day, Chris Bromlow.
they'll have me seeing a counselor for the treatment class.
But you haven't done anything wrong, I thought.
Well, I'm still not out of that class actually because it's one-on-one, but it's still
And g'day, Louis Mark.
it's the same thing as a class. It's just one-on-one. But after I'm done with that, they don't have any reason to keep me on there. But a major reason that I've had such a problem is because of all the catfishing.
Which you're still involving yourself with.
They've watched everything on there that has happened with the catfishing.
I'm gonna ask Mitch if I'm gonna ask Mitch and Ashley if you can get off lifetime probation eventually.
What you need to do is ask a lawyer.
Do I need to ask probation since they're the ones who are, the ones that do probation? You know what I mean? Like when you want to know stuff about probation, you talk to a probation officer.
But Casey, did you know that he is a probation officer? So you're talking to one right now. G'day, Bud Rusco, Private Dink.
They are going to tell you no right now anyway.
Well, I'm not going to say, I'm just going to say in general, is it possible to get off lifetime probation?
Yes, it is. I've already asked that question.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask him too.
Oh, go ahead.
Cool.
They're gonna tell you no because that's what the court paper says.
Oh, gotcha. So they'll just lie to me then?
They'll tell you what the court paper says.
I'm not saying in your case. I'm just saying if it's possible.
It is possible.
All right. Well, that's what I said. I'm going to ask him.
Okay. Well, lawyers have told me, and more than just one lawyer. Every lawyer I've talked to about this has said, why would they want to keep you on probation? Even my last one, David, he even said, why would they want to keep you on probation when you're not doing anything wrong? It'd just be
that's weird if someone that you pay money to defend you would say that. That's very weird.
Exactly right. And it really doesn't matter what the lawyers say because at the end of the day, the only person that can take you off it is a judge. So a lawyer might have that opinion, If what you're saying is true, they might have that opinion, but they need to prove that to the judge, and the judge is going to look at your history and going to say no. But in any case, they might be saying this because you're giving them the wrong information, or they may be saying it because, hey, get paid either way. It doesn't matter to them. Or you may be, like most things, misinterpreting what they're saying. So they might be saying to you, Lorne, it is possible to get off probation. We have seen people that have been put on, probation for lifetime, get off it. But those are rare cases, and they're cases where, they have complied with everything for a very, very long time and been able to, substantiate that, yes, they are no longer a threat to the community. So that might have been what they said. They did not say that you can get on probation.
Yeah, I want paying my first couple of lawyers. They were quoting.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, what was I going to pay him with? I didn't have any money at the time.
And that's a good point, Cornwall Three-Way, because this is what he misinterprets everything. So, he might have been saying, I've done anything wrong, I shouldn't be on probation. They might have said back to him, Lorne, why would you be on probation if you haven't done anything wrong? Say, that's bullshit. And his takeaway would be like, exactly right. Why would I be on probation? Let's get me off it. And Poop Frog, I have talked to the other Australians, and we're cool with you appropriating G'day. So go for it, mate.
My money had been shot to shit. Why is it the money such a big deal to you?
Why isn't it such a big deal to you?
Well, you say things that it's like if you don't have money, that must not be worth anything or something. That's the way you make it.
Well, yeah.
That's what she says all the time to you.
So if a person doesn't have money,
that's exactly what I'm saying. If you don't have money, you're not worth anything.
So if a person
money is how they determine your worth.
If a person doesn't have money, they're no good. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that means they're homeless or something.
G'day, Mo Green.
Or they're broke.
So how can they be no good?
I just told you, because they don't have money.
So that makes them no good?
Yeah. It means they're worth nothing. Hence why there's no money.
Okay, so when you go out to a restaurant and you get served by a waiter that doesn't have any money, he's no good?
Why doesn't he have money?
Maybe he's just starting out. Maybe he went through a hard time. Maybe he went through a divorce, lost all his money. Maybe he gambled it away. Maybe he's got a drinking problem. Maybe he's got a drug problem. People
well,
have
then,
problems.
yeah, I'd say he's worth nothing. But, I mean, I don't know that the waiter doesn't have money.
You don't know that he does. It doesn't make him not good.
Well, if he's a drug addict and an alcoholic and everything that you just said, then yeah, he's no good.
Those are addictions. It's a disease. Like Roy, he's an alcoholic. He has a disease.
Yeah, he's no good either.
It doesn't make him no good. It makes him have a problem.
It makes him no good.
Okay, what about Mom? She's never had money.
Yeah, she's not good either.
She's no good? My mom is no good.
Good at what do you mean? Yeah.
How can she be no good?
Because look at the children she has raised, Lorne.
Yeah.
I would say that she's not very good.
G'day, Balloon Sage.
You would say my mom's not very good.
Yeah, it's no slight on her. I'm just saying what...
I love when people are saying shit like this to him. He just kind of repeats it back to them as if they're going to realise, how inappropriate it was by him doing that. Like, oh, Lorne, I'm hearing it back now. That was awful for me to say. I'm so sorry.
It is.
No, you're not saying what it is. You're not even thinking before you say this stuff.
You're not thinking before you're asking these questions because
just because my mom because my mom doesn't have money doesn't make her no good.
Well, think about it like this, Lorne.
She worked her ass off through her whole life, and she's gone through hell.
Well, think about it like this too.
She was abused by my dad. Then she was with a guy that was really good to her right up until 27 years later. Left her for what used to be her daughter-in-law.
Yeah, so she's clearly not a very smart woman because look at the guys she wants to associate with. She had a ton of kids with a guy who turned out to be a deadbeat. Doesn't she live in Section 8 housing?
She lives in a house that we built for her with her money.
Okay, Lance
So
Crockett.
doesn't she live in Section 8 housing?
She gets Section 8 because she can.
Yeah, so exactly. So that's what I'm saying. She has no money, so she's no good.
So why does having no money make her no good?
Because she doesn't have any money.
She's still one of the best women I've ever came across.
But, you know, that's like,
In my life.
you're also no good, though. You know what I mean? It's like, you
Why
take
am I
two
no
people because you don't have money.
Why? He just asked sincerely, why am I no good? Lorne, you are a registered sex offender who has tried to molest multiple children. You live in squalor. You have no money. You have massive debt. You rip off everyone you can. How can you ask, why am I, how am I no good?
Money is what makes you good?
Yes.
Okay, what about
It's Lorne housing, Louis Mark.
Donald Trump? He's a
Hey,
billionaire.
g'day, Where's Wildo?
Is he good?
Yeah.
He is good for what?
I mean, he ran a
Cause a riot?
country.
Good for what?
I'm sorry?
Throwing a temper tantrum because he didn't get his own way, so he caused a riot for the Capitol, wanted to hang his own vice presidents that he wanted in office with him.
Okay.
Okay, so how is he good?
Because he's a good man.
He is. That's why he
Look at all of his accomplishments, Lorne.
well, yeah, look at all of his accomplishments. All accomplishments doesn't mean that you're a good person. Doing good
Yes, it
things makes
does.
you a good person. No, it doesn't, Casey.
Having money and accomplishments is what makes you a good person.
No,
It means you're good at being a person.
it means you're good at stuff that you do. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean it doesn't make you a good person. Doing good things makes you a good person.
What good things have you
money
done?
having money just makes you have money.
What good things have you done?
I do good things all the time.
What good things
help.
have you done?
I help Mom out as much as I can. I help Aunt Shirley out as much as I can. I help my neighbor out as much as I can because he hurt his arm. Even when he didn't hurt his arm, I still helped him out.
How are you helping them out? What does that mean?
He hurt his arm, so he was in a cast. So I took his trash down for him. He didn't ask me to.
Okay, like, pretty much everyone would do that. Like, not that I'm saying that's not a nice thing to do, but, like, you're saying this to someone for the try to get a pat on the back. Like, he took his trash down. Like, you know, congratulations for one of the few times in your life for not being an absolute piece of shit. I mean, I don't even know if you did do that. I mean, you say a lot of stuff that you don't do. I mean, you say that you're delivering water to homeless people where it turns out that that's what your company asked you to do, and you actually tipped the water out and fuck it so you could get the money for the recycled bottles. So go fuck yourself. And g'day, Greg. And just want to have another. I really enjoyed that last Aussie Man review, so I want to watch a destination fucked. So just give me 1 second, guys, and then we'll finish up this call, and then we'll wrap it up in about 15 or so, I think. Where are we? Here we are. Oh, hang on.
SKU code on everyone, welcome back to Destination F, SKU code 26. So why invest in a ladder when you can invest in a friend is my first observation. That's why ladders will never get distracted and turn their back on you, whereas free labour friends absolutely will. She doesn't even have anything else to do. She's just like, oi, I'm bored. I want to go back inside. Have a look at this. Crikey, it reminds me of the shit I saw in the medieval torture museum in Prague. You got it, you got it, you got got it? Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Nah. This is hard to watch. This is one of the hardest videos I've ever had to watch. It's more suspenseful than that baby iguana dodging snakes on the Galapagos in Planet Earth 2. This poor man. And what about the beer? You think it likes this as well? Fuck no. We're going to come back to this. Here's a human entering the workplace. Oh! Bam! Who has time to do this at work? She must be employed at a trendy tech company. Then again, they're all getting laid off like regular people. Google is like, sorry, we can't feed you every day anymore. Don't forget your eyelashes on the way out. Have you seen my gherkins lately? Oh, here they are. Let me open it. Ooh, that's a bit whiffy and fucked. Whoa, big win for the gherkins. Meanwhile, at the South American workshop, my Aussie man DF senses are instantly tingling. We have one bloke relaxing, having a cheeky scroll, and another bloke wedging his pole into a door. The pole says, "Thou shalt not be wedged." Oh, how's your foot? The dickhead meanders over. He's like, "That's weird. I swear it was secure." Clearly it fucking wasn't, Derek, or I wouldn't have a broken foot. I was just trying to make a fulcrum. I want the door on a fulcrum. Well, that's not how you make a bloody fulcrum. Gee whiz, that is ouchy. Okay, I'll be alright. See, I've made a fulcrum. It's not a fulcrum. Stop saying that. Are you alright, boss? Oh, no! Direct hit to the back of the cranium. And look at old mate rushing, giving direction to cloak his incompetence. Stop what you're doing. Stop it right now. Stop this. Are you all drunk? This is a drunk person idea. There has to be another way. There's always another way. You're not going to push glass off the edge of the balcony, are you? Someone question it. One of you wankers, please say no. Yep. Cut to a driving test. Anxiety activated. I don't want to be 16 again. I don't want to. My driving instructor, Ron, was racist. It was an awkward time in my life. Shut up, Aussie man. This isn't about you. Tell us about the video. Well, she wants to join traffic, but the car isn't moving. She double checks the basics. Handbrake is down. It's down. Look at the poker face on the instructor. He knows what's going on, but he swore an oath to be silent. He must let teenagers figure this out on their own. Let's have a listen.
Is my handbrake on?
Okay, the car's still off.
Oh, why is living like this? What twisted entity made this and called it life? Run away. You know what? I don't run away as much as I should anymore. Ah, dear. If this series can teach us anything, it's that you should run away during the bad stuff happening, or before if you can. I don't know why that gets harder as an adult. I used to run away from everything when I was a kid. Maybe I'm too lazy now. Like, it's better and easier to just enter destination fucked and set up shop there. You know what I mean? Anyway, I can't watch this fella anymore. It's soul destroying. Oi, February is going to be known as free shipping Feb on Aussie Man.
Alright, thanks mate. Thank you. Alright, let's get back to this call and finish it all.
Wow. What did you do? So just taking the trash out means that you're better than Donald Trump?
I don't try to get people killed.
Yeah, you do. You've driven drunk plenty of times.
That's a great point. And also, g'day T Hizzity and TK 101.
Yeah, that was back when I was not being a good person. I was being an idiot.
G'day Null.
Mm-hmm.
Times changed. I don't do shit like that now. I had times when I wasn't a good person when I did that. I didn't do that all the time.
I mean, I'm not impressed with that example, Lorne, not at all. You took trash out? That's just basic human decency.
Yeah. He didn't ask me to do it. Mom doesn't ask me to do half the things that I do for her.
Think of Donald Trump has the weight of the world on his shoulders.
He put the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yeah, he's carrying the world for us. Now we have this pussy who can't even remember his own fucking name in the office.
Hey, sorry, because I can't name things that make that shocks the hell out of me how you want me to just list things right off the top of my head.
What are you talking about?
It shocks the hell out of me that you're saying Donald Trump is a good person because he has money. It shocks the hell out of me that you're saying that a person's no good if they don't have money.
Oh, okay. Well,
This world wouldn't exist, and money wouldn't exist without the poor people.
No, that money exists regardless of the poor people.
No, Casey.
They don't have money, Lorne. How does it exist without them?
Who's going to work in the shops?
Certainly not the poor people because they're poor and don't have money.
Well, they're the only ones that are working in the shops. I don't see Donald Trump in there in a bakery or in a sweatshop or in a convenience store or a hardware store.
Yeah, he led the country, Lorne. That's a way harder and better job.
And g'day, Egbert.
He doesn't run the country anymore.
And quote-unquote Cornville Horfield's boyfriend, fiancé.
Thank God.
James Sanderson.
I wish he did. He was damn good at it. Now we have this fucking pussy in the office who is just sitting there. He's reading off teleprompters. He can't remember anything he's fucking saying. We have this Joe Biden little bitch. Meanwhile, Trump's out here defending America.
Trump was good in the beginning. When COVID hit and he tried to play it off like nothing was wrong, that's when he became retarded. Because millions of people died from COVID in America alone.
A million more would have died regardless because Joe Biden's an idiot. And I don't see how he's responsible for the China virus.
G'day, Rage-filled virgin.
That's China's problem.
I'm not saying Joe Biden's some miracle worker. He's not.
Trump is a great man, and he was the best president we've ever had.
No, Reagan was the best president we ever had.
Cool.
It blows my mind that you say that people are no good if they don't have money.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yes.
You have Joe Biden brain. You can't remember things you said 3 seconds ago.
What makes you think that, Casey?
I already explained it. If you have no money, then you're a failure.
How are you a failure?
Because you're a bum. You have no money.
My mom succeeded in raising 6 kids by herself.
She didn't succeed at it. Look at all of you guys. You're all failures.
We're all
Wasn't
failures.
Roy just the other day drunk in a ditch?
That's Roy. That's not. I don't know if he was drunk in a ditch or not.
Who the fuck knows? But you're all poor people. So I mean, if she raised you and you became like a senator, and if her kids were all doctors, then yeah, I would say she's pretty successful. But she raised you. So and Paul and Roy, I mean, you're on lifetime probation. Paul's a child molester, and Roy's drunk all the time.
Well, my life would have been different had things been different for me in certain aspects.
How?
Yeah, you're always complaining about your childhood. Clearly your mom didn't do anything correctly because all of you turned out fucked.
No, Jesus Christ, Casey, where is your thinking at?
All right. That is a fun way to end it. So thank you all for being here, guys. This was a lot of fun, as it always is. It was really, really nice to hang out. So enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you again soon. I think if I remember, so I'm on Slush's channel tomorrow, I think, doing it at COD Trust. I think it's tomorrow, but, he'll tell me about 5 minutes before. And then I think that'll probably be it for the week. So I guess I will see you all then. All right, enjoy the rest of your night. And don't forget to delete your archives.